Hello and welcome back to part 3 of my Austrian Empire playthrough in Victoria 2 GFM. Last time we were just getting the army composition sort of straightened out with regards to getting our army set up in case of a Prussian attack and of course in case of a Strategygames attack. But yeah, go ahead and unpause and start this session. Oh, of course. So Prussia's doing Prussian things once again and interfering in our sphere. Obviously, since I have been... Oh, I have to check my tract. Since I have been... have these on passive, essentially, I can typically get these back in pretty swiftly. Yeah. We are getting a lot of these events, of course, coming up to 1848, which is the year of reckoning for any absolute monarchy in Europe. But yeah, Prussia has decided to go to war with... Oh, that's not good. Has decided to go to war with Hanover. But yeah, certainly not good for our situation. So the Hungarian Diet has once again met. Yes, spring news indeed. And we, after this unit merges up, we'll have another army group ready. March on Vienna. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, so I'm just gonna continue to fortify, prepare for the inevitable. Oh. And it looks like, yep, the United States annexed Texas, and looks like we're going to be seeing the Mexican-American War coming up soon. Send these guys back to Vienna and have the new army created for them. Where is Frankfurt here? Oh, right here. Just going to immediately add them back to our sphere. I know that we are extremely high in popular consciousness and militancy. That is something I'm going to just have to take that mining event because we need the income right now. We're hemorrhaging funds right now, but it's kind of worth it in order to maintain our new army size. And obviously when we're done building the army, we'll have to stop buying supplies and that'll slowly sort of balance out. Actually, the standards. Send these to Venice. Delete that just to sort of help our economy a little bit. Yeah, that helped a little bit. Once again, Russia didn't have a fixation on this specific German minor state. I'm aware that it is they are North German Cyrillic of theirs, but yeah, a little bit excessive. I'm gonna pass free press. Hopefully satisfy some people within the government. Demand strict discipline, yep. Of course. We're keeping getting more of these events, just spreading instability across the empire, which will come to a head. Maybe not in this playthrough or this part, but I think by at least part 4 we'll see the revelations of 1848. Okay, the German paranationalists rising up in Prussian sphere. Last time I did remember I was trying to get Russia as an ally. Obviously they would be an excellent help against the Prussians if I were to go to war with them. And there we go. Prussians doing Prussian things again. Okay. So the Slovak language. It's a piece was made talking about the origins of Slovak grammar in the Slovak language. Obviously not good for a multi-ethnic empire. Ooh, so this is actually kind of an important bit because of some prestige if we want to do so. I am going to take this, but basically this poet, German Heinrich Heine, wrote a new piece that's very, I guess, pertinent to German nationalism and German history, so we're going to just take the prestige. Actually, you know what, I'm just going to RP here and there's no reason not to take it, actually. But yeah. Pass some quick. Oh, what we can, I guess we can put Frankfurt back into our sphere just to sort of put a damper on Prussian diplomatic expansion. I'm just gonna take a look at our intellectuals here. So we're done in Transdanubian, so I'm gonna switch these over to. Yep. Obviously, we want to have around 2% across the board, and these are falling, which is sort of natural as the population grows, but if we start out with around 2%, that is good. Promise some reform here. If you look here, we are losing a ton of people. I believe we're the #1 source of immigration in the world. Yeah, definitely. It's not being helped by the fact that our empire is rather unstable and multi-ethnic right now, so. Once we get functionalism, I will start to pass some industrial and, more importantly for now, military reforms. I believe that Prussia is currently a few ticks ahead of us. Yeah, we're Army Tech 6 and they are Army Tech 7, so yeah. Only one, but that will quickly expand. They have a population which is rather centralized in terms of unitary, they all speak German, and they also are very educated in terms of literacy. We have another army group finished. Let's go send this down here to the Italian provinces, and yeah. That is good for us, actually. Thank the Lord. And we're going to finish off our last, we can't build anymore as of now, but yeah, that'll be our last army group that we can build for now. Oh, the Mexican-American War has broken out. Oh, once again. We are going to take the 4 prestige. That'll obviously help in the long run. Prussia, well, it would be nice to have them as an ally right now. As you can see, they're messing in our internal affairs, so it's not that important for the time being. and here we go. Let's get some basic stuff past, like railroads. Yeah. Apparently we've passed the Kaiser Ferdinand's Railway earlier. We didn't even know what a railroad was, so a little bit concerning. I wonder what we were building that out of, but yeah. Looks like we'll actually make it to the 1848 date in this part. But yeah, I'm gonna look out for when everything starts to go down. And we have our last unit completed. Oh, we have one extra. So I'm just gonna take that and throw that into the Galician unit that we're gonna eventually build up here. But yeah, we have sort of population centers in Italy, Bohemia, and of course Vienna covered. This will obviously break away during the 1848 revolutions. Depending on how we do, we might have to ask the Russians for help, but yeah, for now we're just going to have to watch and see what happens. It is a little bit concerning that we have most of our Hungarian units will, of course, leave to join the Hungarian revolution, but oh, and this is already completely depopulated, so yeah, not a good sign indeed. It's gonna have to consolidate some brigades from over here. Ideally, what I'm going to try and do here is get Russia as an ally and help me, maybe even France for that matter, trying to get them to help me reclaim Silesia. It's obviously a good province. It will become a source of Prussian industrial power later on, but yeah, for now, that is our goal. If we can kind of head off Prussia before they become too strong, then that would be helpful. Rebels have risen up in a sphere ring of ours, so there we go. That is, so we're just gonna have to send. Oh, I don't even have military access. Oh, here we go. So the Kingdom of Larnaberry of Venetia has requested to essentially lead, which would take with them one of the most valuable provinces within the empire. You're going to say no, because we just don't do that. But yeah. So we have the Polish insurrection of 1846. I'm going to dispatch diplomats to Russia and Prussia to discuss how we deal with the situation. And yep, more and more instability. Not good and not good indeed. I'm just gonna pop. Oh, here we go. We're gonna believe, yeah. Do a quick little, splendid little war here, and retake this. Blackout was pretty good because it does have a cool RGO, but if we can build it up later on, that'll be a good source of income. Jeez, yeah, more and more events. 2 years away from the big date, but yeah. We're already facing some minor problems. Now, while our militancy has gone down, our consciousness has stayed around 6.5, which is better than going higher, but yeah. Not something we'd like to have around forever. I'm gonna ask the variants for military access so we can help out our allies. Other Sphereling. Yeah. Eventually those pan-nationalists would be useful, but since we're not these sort of... There's no idea of a German hegemony yet. If they were to win, the land wouldn't go to anybody. We are done with Krakow, and we are gonna annex them. And there we go. Alliance offer from Parma, we will accept. I'm trying to sort of build a coalition of my allies and Spherelings in Italy and in Germany, which will come in handy when the eventual war happens. I'm gonna rename Krakow to Krakow, basically, yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to take the revolutionaries for now. Obviously, they're not as good as the conservatives in the long run, but they will help in sort of... Oh. So the conservatives want to ruin something back, but yeah, for now we're just going to... Because while that upper house is predominantly controlled by the reactionaries, our country's population is majority not, so we're going to have to ignore these. So nobody wants these reforms. So we will not be taking them. More works written by sort of members of the Empire. This time it's an Italian, talking about the Risorgimento. But yes, makes the Italians a little bit more rowdy, but that is something we'll have to keep an eye on, as I've said many times. Sicily has broken free during the Sicilian revolt. However, they're going to be put down very fast by the Neapolitans. Okay. Well, this unit essentially got mauled. So we're just going to regroup it for reconstruction in Eisenstadt. Ooh, that is not good. Yeah. We're coming to a head here. We are about to hit the year tick in a few months. I am going to call it here though, so that's the end of our part 3 of our playthrough for the Austrian Empire. Made some good progress towards getting some railroads down at the very least and finishing our army reconstitution. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you for part 4. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you're interested, and thank you for supporting the channel. Bye bye.